Okay, this is Ravi from WowMe Academy, and she is a stylist, so she's going to tell us a little bit about beach body style. So Ravi, you've picked out some bikinis for us. You made some lovely choices. Tell us a little bit more about what you've picked and why. Which one? Let's start from here, shall we?
Well, just before I start, let me inform you that there are 6 different categories that we all fall into, so do not panic. There's a swimsuit there to suit everybody. The tips of the trade are, there's certain things you need to know to camouflage things you want to hide, and obviously show off those things that, the areas that you want to show off. Absolutely. Okay. There's 6 different categories. The first one is the larger lady bust. Okay. Obviously you will need control, so go for things that are out there specifically for the larger lady.
So you'd always say have a wire?
You've got to have an underwire. Okay. That gives you control and support where you most need it.
And this one comes quite high up, doesn't it? Is that still flattering?
That's flattering because you've got a large bust. Make the most of it. We love a large bust. What tends to happen is if you've got a larger bust and you want to balance yourself out. Yeah. So if you're top heavy and you go in at the bottom, try and make your bottom wider by wearing a bright or a patterned bottom. Okay. And kind of like camouflage, diffuse the eye area from the top. But obviously, if you want to accentuate it, then push them right up, girls, and let your jumpies out. Show your curves.
So if you were larger on the bottom, then you'd wear a darker.
You can wear darker, wear darker pants. Yeah, or you can wear an all-in-one bodysuit. Okay. But usually, if you're top heavy, it's all about balancing proportion.
All-in-one bodysuit? You mean like?
No, an all-in-one swimsuit. No, we're not.
I know what she meant, really.
Right. So that's top heavy, okay?
Okay.
The second category is if you've got a smaller bust. Yeah. If you are lucky enough to have a small bust, I think it's fantastic. It's not always about having a larger bust. Then there are tips and trades about having a larger bust. Obviously, halter neck or triangular bikinis are the ones to go for. If you have a halter neck, your eye focuses on your neck, giving you the illusion that you've got a fuller bust. Yeah. Okay. Other tricks of the trade are wear a padded bra or push-ups. Yeah. And have horizontal lines or polka dots because you're going to make that area look bigger.
Okay. Oh, that's a good idea.
So you can wear the matching bottoms, but if you are smaller on top and you want to make them look bigger, halter neck, triangular bikinis, horizontal polka dot lines.
That's a really nice one. Nautical, very in as well, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely. It's very nice. Wear that with anything.
Thank you.
Third body shape we're going to look at is your hourglass. Hourglass, by that, Corinne, you're probably an hourglass, is where your shoulders are in line with your hips, so your breasts are in proportion with your hips. Okay. If you fall into the hourglass category, you are very lucky because you can wear any of the styles. You can wear anything. You have pick and choose in the middle. Basically,
this looks like a Kelly Brook type style bikini.
It's beautiful. It's Dickens and Jones, but there's loads of bikinis out there, Corinne. I know that it was just.
It's quite cheap as well, isn't it? £15. Dickens and Jones.
Yeah. And it's from House Price at £18, so it's really cheap, really pretty. Obviously, you can wear anything if you fall into the hourglass category. However, just a few tips to accentuate your figure. You can go for narrow straps. You can go for the tie side, and you can go for a high leg because that will show you a slimmer leg. Okay. Right? And the key thing is, and that's why I've got this bikini. If you do fall into the hourglass, keep that ratio. Wear a matching bikini because a matching bikini will show that ratio of your top and your bottom are in proportion and you'll show your waist. Do not wear a tankini because you're taking away the waist. So the best thing to do is wear a matching one there to keep that ratio in proportion.
Show them what you've got.
Absolutely.
Okay,
got it,
flaunt it. One?
The next one is if you have a long torso. Right. If you do have a long torso, you will struggle to wear an all-in-one swimsuit because one, will you find one that fits your long torso because you're so tall anyway, and you're exaggerating your height and it'll just make you look taller. So the key thing for someone with a long torso is to either wear a tankini, it fits the purpose here. Yeah. What happens is with a tankini, you break the top to bottom. So you're breaking up the torso.
And also if you're a little bit worried about your belly.
Yeah, you can get structured ones there, but for someone with a long torso, you break it up. Wear a high-rise bikini bottom. Okay. Stay away from boy cut, because that will shorten your legs and make you look stompier and fattier and take you up proportion. Okay. So that's this one with a long torso.
Where's this one from?
This one is Beaver.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite trendy. It might look boring, but when it's on, it looks amazing.
And with the tan, I can imagine black and white looks really good with the tan.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The fourth body shape, they are big. I couldn't get I couldn't get a block colour. The reason we're going to talk about these big pants, but let's not say that because they do look flattering. If you are a pear shape, imagine a pear, small at the top, and you go out. Again, it's all about proportions. If you're narrow at the top, a smaller bust, and you're big at the bottom, you've got to camouflage the bottom area by wearing a darker block colour. It goes with the same principle of having a smaller bust if you're a pear shape. The same rules apply. Have horizontal lines, polka dots, make the eye look at the top area and dilute the bottom area.
Yeah.
Do not, if you're big at the bottom, wear a sarong. More fabrics means more layers, means you look bigger.
That's what I always think.
It
People just cover themselves,
yeah,
they think they're bigger.
Look, beauty is from within. You're beautiful, embrace it. Doesn't matter what size you are. It's all tips of the trade.
But it's alright, because everyone's doing the Beachbody Challenge anyway. They're all going to be super
there you
slim
go.
and toned.
So if you are pear-shaped, block colour at the bottom and make everybody look at the top. And then
the final one.
Finally, we're looking at the apple shape. If you are
but
apple,
this is a tankini again.
It's still a tankini, but it's for someone who's an apple shape. So your assets will probably be your skinny arms or your skinny legs.
Yeah.
You tend to put weight on around the waist if you are an apple shape. So therefore, wearing a tankini, it goes against the rule of wearing a tankini for a long torso. It's the opposite. You do not show a gap. And the reason I've got this one...
sorry, that one, I missed that. That one had a gap, this one covers you right
a
down.
tankini, no. Tankini is how you wear it. You can wear it with a gap,
Oh.
or you wear it without a gap.
I wasn't listening.
Don't break up if you're in the apple shape category. The reason I've got a floral one is it takes away your weight. It takes away any area where you think, oh, I look big, because that camouflages it. You can't see it. But if you have a gap, you're going to make the eye look at that gap and look at the area where you're both paranoid. So whereas a torso, you've got a long thin torso, you break up the gap, so you look down at that area. But if you're bigger, or you feel that you're aware of your body around the waist, then wear something like this. Don't show a gap, make it floral, and most importantly, there's structured bikinis and swimsuits out there which will just suck you in anyway.
Ravi, I think they're brilliant tips. Thank you so much for coming in
That's
today
okay.
and talking us through
That's
those.
brilliant. And don't forget your hats, oversized sunglasses, bracelet, white watch, flats, and your camera. Go and have fun in the sun.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Get down.